at around 6 o'clock we received a call for shots fired, and when we responded to Bloomingdale that we did see a victim. He was transported. He was transported to the hospital, and he was transported by rescue, and we're just waiting for an update at this point. And then the family will, obviously once we speak to the family, we'll be able to give you more.
Do you have a suspect that's on the loose right now?
At this time, the only thing, like I said, the only thing we have is still the very initial stages of the investigation, that there was a shooting earlier around 6 p.m. and that we are still looking for a suspect at this time.
Is there anything the public should know, or anyone that they should be looking out for?
At this time, it appears that it's a targeted event, that the individuals knew each other. But at this time, like I said, it's very early on in the investigation, so as soon as we get more information, we'll be glad to give it out. But at this time, we really don't have too much to go by, just besides from the calls that we received about the shooting, and that the victim, once we came here, there was a victim, and he was transported to the hospital.
Just to back up, so is this a confirmed fatal shooting?
At this time, we're waiting for confirmation from the hospital.
One victim?
One victim.
So what happened here and around what time?
So at 6 p.m., around 6 p.m., we received a call for shots fired. When we responded to the area, we did have one victim. One victim was transported to the hospital by rescue. And like I said, we're just waiting for confirmation from the hospital whether or not he has survived or some complex injuries.
We're hearing that there might have been shots fired possibly near Stater Ave. Is the investigation center pretty much here, or are there other areas of concern?
No, the investigation is pretty much here. We're not sure if anything was traveled because of the wind and because of the weather, whether or not there was any traveling. If there was any fire, obviously it might have traveled across the road. So, but right now this is the primary scene. We don't have any reason to believe that it was anywhere else.
And just to repeat, is there a suspect in custody?
No.
And any leads on a suspect that led up to this?
Like I said, we're very, very early on in the investigation, so as soon as we get more, we'll be able to give that out. But right now, that's all we have.
Is there anything you would want the public to know at this time?
Well, like I said, as soon as we get more information and we're able to share that information, we will do so. Whether or not we have a suspect vehicle or a suspect, we will give that out as the information develops. But right now, that's all we have. Like I said, it's very, very early on in the investigation, so we just wanted to kind of give you the heads up and let you know what was going on.